Hello everyone and welcome to The Long Dark. I'm KirkSteven and let's get back to DeadWorld. Okay. We are at Trapper's Cabin and in our haste to make a decision as to where to go, and thank goodness I've had some time to think about this between recordings, and that there is a specific item we desperately need at the camp office that we do not have with us, or at least I do not believe we have with us. Let's double check that though. Yes, we are in need of the hatchet that's over there. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to lighten our load here. We're going to leave a few things behind and we're going to try to go over there. We're not super tired. It's a good part of the day, and worst case scenario we may just pull off the thing of using the stem that we discussed. Nothing in there. Okay, so let's just, we don't need this can. We don't need the pry bar or this book. Or this. Ow, hey now. That wasn't very... I'm gonna take the food with me. Any excess clothing? No. Gonna take all that with me. Let's drop 3 of these. Let's drop this. Okay. The idea is to get there quickly. We do have a couple of coffees. Seems like it might be a little cold out there. Let's see how quickly we can get over there. How bad is it out here? Not bad. Let's go. We're actually pretty lucky that it's almost warm for us. But at any second, that could all change, so. So after our mishap last week of miscalculating how long the gap between one side of the bank of the little river or creek or whatever you want to call it in Bleak Inlet, we fell through the ice, we got hypothermia, and things have been a little tougher ever since. Now when I started the game, a part you didn't see, it kind of tells you how many days and that and where we are with our health, and we're at 27%, which is pretty low. My thought process is that we're not super tired. We could pop a coffee if we start to get too crazy here. And come on, Ottawa. In fact, my footsteps are right there. That's how little time we spent. So when we were walking over here, I was just trying to get into a position where we could make the next move. We're getting low on food. So we came over here. I should have went to camp office. Should have realized that we had supplies there. Should have just went straight to camp office. Nonetheless, here we are. We're going to have to travel back. Thought process here is let's see if we can get there quickly, get back. If we have to pop a stim on the way back, not the worst thing to do. It would help bolster up our health. The world has gotten very cold, so moving around is very difficult. Oh, look at that. Yes. We're only one down outside the wind. Maybe if we walk up against the wall across the railroad tracks, we may help our wind issues there. That's fantastic. So if we can stay warm and get there fairly quickly, grab our stuff, turn right back around, and get back here before the weather gets bad. If the weather turns, we pop the stim and hurry our way back. It might be worthwhile to start a quick fire at camp office and just warm up some teas, because this is going to cut it really close. And if the wind changes or the weather changes, it's going to be no fun. There we go. We're in the windbreak. That's going to buy us some time. We just keep from getting the sprain, we'll be good shape. I like it. This is helping us immensely. Nice to be able to get over here without getting cold and losing any more health. I'm getting tight there, though. We can stay in the windbreak. We've got this. So I don't want to stay here very long. I really want to grab and go. So if it means grabbing everything, throwing it in a sled, and then booking it out of here as quick as possible, then that's what I want to do. And we may start a fire just long enough to warm up some teas here. Let's grab a few sticks here. Still don't want to sprint. Let's reserve that energy. Maybe we can get away with just using the coffee. And we're in just as we're getting in the red. Good deal. Okay. Here's our... Okay, we have pry bar over there. I'm not worried about the hammer. I'm not too worried about a lot of this. We can't stay here to make clothing, but I'm curious. Mittens, where are they at? Deer pants. 60% wet. They're better wet than these aren't. These ones have little cold. Actually, you know what? I have it within me to check both. This is 1.9 versus 0.4, so wind chill helps a lot on that. So, but we could also repair them. But they're not in that bad a shape, so never mind. We definitely could do the socks. Definitely could do a few repairs. Take a minute here. We got to warm up anyway. Grab a few of these. Okay. You know, I thought I was going to grab a whole bunch of stuff here, but I don't know that I need to. The hatchet was our biggest thing. If we can go back lean, we can always come back here. I mean, we got to go through Portland Muskeg anyway. I planned on going through Milton Basin on the way back. What was I looking for? Yeah. There's cloth in here. Yeah, we could load all this stuff up, but what's the point? We have 13 cloth in us already. need the extra flares. We don't need all this extra weight. How are we doing on water? We are plenty good on water. We'll leave that behind. Alright, I think what we're going to do very quickly here. Let's light a very quick fire. We'll heat up a tea and we'll heat up coffee. This way we can preserve our food.
Come on, little fire.
So T14, okay. And I do believe but we need to get going. We can make the rest of those later. And give me, if it's not too windy, this might give us a little bit of warmth. And I think let's just go ahead and drink the hot coffee right now. Come on, let's go. Alright, if the torch goes out, it goes out. It's not the end of the world. I'm glad we heated the teas. In fact, let's sprint just a bit. We've got the extra zip in our step. Alright. I'll drink the other tea. I'm going to stay warm. Oh, and the weather has changed again. I think if we were going to use this stem, we need to use it soon. Because we want to basically conk out at the cabin. But I think it might still be a little too far away. All right. We've got 4. We should be getting another one in Broken Railroad. We might get another one in HRV, maybe. Still have 3 left. This will just help us heal a little faster before we get to Mountain Town. I'm hoping we'll find a good amount of food in Mountain Town. And we might be able to hang out for a little bit. Maybe we spend a day or two there and get some more health back. But I guess I could have done that just a little sooner. I don't use these a lot, so I don't know the timing on it. But we stayed warm. We shouldn't be too bad off. Should give me time to set up for... Okay, so let's... Tell you what, eat the crackers. We're going to need to go to sleep pretty quickly. Drink the water. I almost want to go to sleep before it runs out completely. So... 3 hours. I saw that little tiny bit of red. Okay. You know, I put off using the stems after the hypothermia, and I didn't get to warming up quick enough. So that should have helped a bunch. Okay. So maybe going through the cave, going to Milton, maybe we can hang out. We can get this up closer to 50 to 60. The more food we find, the longer we can kind of hang out. All right, let's... I saw some more tea making material here. Let's craft some more of these teas. Well, for screwing up not having gone there to go get that still worked out. I think then that would have been the better place to use that stem if I was going to use it. I couldn't decide if I was or wasn't. But you know what? We are closing in on the fact that we're going to go to Mountain Town, HRV. We've still got the rest of Muskeg and then Broken Railroad. We've only got basically 4 more regions. And then we've got all of Lower Great Bear touched. The fact that we're this far is fantastic. So to use one of those up, screwed up with the blizzard and had to use a couple. And then we use one here. Hopefully I can recover some more health and slowly climb out of this. Good lessons for misery. All right, let's sleep for 5. Weather won't matter too much because we can just get to the cave and we'll be all right. Food is definitely an issue, though.
All I can think about is food.
I know. I'm so hungry. I know there'll be a few cattails at the waterfall. And we might get lucky in the cave. Alright, I'm going to sleep for 1 more hour. We need to be rested. And we can catch a nap before we climb up the rope. We can use our other coffee. And do a few things. Okay, so I am going to leave this coal here. I don't think we need it. Taking the pry bar. And I think I'm going to leave these behind. I think if we find any more up there, that's fine. We got to remember we have to carry stuff up the rope, so you can stay here. I want the hacksaw for cutting food up. I need that. I'm going to leave the firewood. We'll be able to find more of that. You know what? That's good for a quick fire. 3 sewing kits. We probably could drop a couple of these. I'm going to take the cloth with me because I'm going to repair that. If we find some flour, maybe we can do the roasted pies. And I think that's it. We'll pick up more coal in the cave. We'll do some repairs if we have to, if we get caught in a storm. All right. One last look. Can do that for repairs. Got that. Load that up. Do you remember that time we were down to 4 cattails? Should have had those things on. Might have bought me the second I needed not to get hypothermia. Alright. Don't need painkillers. That's empty. That's empty. Okay. Stop delaying and let's do this. Very cold this morning. Negative 35. Been watching a couple of people play the misery mode, and the one thing I have noticed that is a recurring theme is how cold it is, and that it's really changing how people have to move about, and I sympathize with them because we deal with that a lot on this mode. And so I think if anything, when we go to play misery, the cold part we're gonna have a little bit of a understanding for. I'm not going to say an edge. I'm not saying I'm any kind of great player by any stretch of the means. But we have an understanding, I guess, would be the best way to say it. Alright, I should light. Doesn't look that dark to me, but I don't know how dark it is for everybody to see. It's one of the few caves that's generally pretty well lit that you don't need to worry about the light. Okay, so maybe the coal hasn't responded. Respond. She responded. Didn't ask it a question. I know we did come over here and snag it. It doesn't look like it's respond. So, no worries, no big deal. If we could find one, I'd be happy. Oops. Astrid, I see you're hungry. There we go. I was hoping to find at least one. Oh, here we go. You know what? Take it all. If we get stuck in this cave, we're going to be kicking ourselves for not having taken it. Alright, so eat one of these cattails. hope we can find a few cattails. Are there any more? There's one more. I was gonna head back to the cave to warm up. I know it takes a while to sit there and pick those. I figured we could eat a few of them. Come on. Oh, Astrid, you need to lift your feet. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on, hurry up. Just a little too long. Just a little too long.
It's so cold. I just want to lay down for a bit.
Yeah, well, you're warming up. You're warming up. We're gonna eat some of these cattails. Okay. We'll leave the last 6. And I saw it. Let's get a drink. And let's sleep for an hour. That'll warm us up. That'll give us back some of the energy. And I don't think we have a choice. We'll do a 2-stick fire and heat up at least AT. And then we may have to light another fire when we get into the cave.
Perfect.
Okay. Ooh, gotta be careful. I see that. I'll end up ducking out. It says leave cave right there. So you need to be careful. End up ducking out. That up. Well, I did exactly what I didn't want to do. I was going to grab a torch. I was careful to the very end, and then I blew it. Alright. At least at this point, we're not stopping to gather the cattails. And right now, we barely got enough to sleep on at this point, if we were to get a 7-hour sleep. So I don't want to lose well fed, but at some point, things are going to go sideways. So my intentions are not to loot too much of Milton or Mountain Town. The idea would be for me to loot a few houses for food. I think Gray Mothers might be on my short list. And maybe some of the houses on that side of the street, so to speak. And then we'll leave the rest of it untouched on the trip back. Now I know it's really easy to goat over there, but I'm going to go ahead and take the rope. Just to be on the safe side. I don't need to accidentally fall. On something I'm not that well versed on, so. Alright, so. Where are those? Let's go. We can always sleep in the cave and pick up some more stamina to get up the other rope, so that's why I'm not worried about it. I'm more worried about the injuries and damage right now more than anything. Looks like all the acorns are gone. Okay. Matches? I was kind of hoping for matches. There we go. Now we're warming up. Okay. I'm going to sleep for an hour. If the weather's decent, then we'll poke our head out real quick and go see if we can't gather up. You know what? Don't just accidentally leave that behind. Let's see if we can't find any tea making materials while we're here. Or if there's any other items of opportunity. And then we can go warm back up. How many sticks do we have? Oops. 12. That's enough. We need more sticks. I'll come out here and gather them. Okay, that's... It's funny, I watched Zach do that goat this morning to go down into the basin. Go in that direction. We're not doing that right now. But at least I know where it's at. It's nice to take a peek. Okay. Well, we got some rose hips. That's cool. We're still good on weight. I want to move while the weather's working for us. And I just said that, and then the wind picks up. That's so funny. Should have checked the dang maglins, you silly boy. Dang it. I forget I have that thing. It sits there and stares me in the face every time I light a fire. It's like, hey, use me. Hey, use me.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
All right, let's add a couple of sticks. Let's the wind picks up. Are you going to turn into like a nasty storm? Really screw up my day? You don't necessarily want to stay down here tonight. Alright, that's not going to... Just in case. Alright. Drink this tea. Let's see if we can't get into Milton. Not too cold in the windbreak. That's nice. My biggest concern is that with the weather shifting the way it does, is that we get trapped down here and won't be able to do anything. If we get up top, we can at least, you know, hop from house to house. And I mean, if anything, we can hop to the church, to the trailer, and then up and out into HRV, worst case scenario. Climbing area, picnic area. Okay. Here we go. Oh, we should have taken a nap. I think we're okay. This isn't a big climb. At least our stamina with the sprint bar will be less fatigued to keep pulling us up. Okay. We're still warm enough. So let's loot where we can. Best we can. Anything over here at all?
God, I did anything right now.
Hello, Milton. I got that, Astrid. I see that. Try to feed you here. Man, all the acorns are devoid over here. Oh, here's some. Okay, they must be over this guy in here. Yay, we're warm in here. That's a good. No, nothing. Nothing. Don't think we need that at the moment. Don't need that. Alright. Can have one of your precious cattails. Mind you, there's still no other food. Oh, sure. Now you find a candy bar. I'll take that for cloth. We're going to definitely do some repairs. No other goodies. Okay. Let's go. For a brief second, I looked at those picnic tables there, and I thought, oh no, it spawned deer. I was like, ugh. We've seen it a few times already where it will spawn in things that's not supposed to be here. And I thought we had found another glitch. Well, this is good. We found a good amount of acorns. That's alright. We're not cold right now, too. That's awesome. It's the perfect part of the day. The weather's favorable. I know. I'm just not feeding you at all. I'm just a rotten person. Alright, eat that. That'll buy me 2 cattails worth of food. Nothing. Not expecting anything. Nothing between the seats. Nothing in the bed of the truck. You know what? Swing around this way. I think this is the warmest we've been in a long time. Alright. I don't think there's anything up here by the bus, but we've got the fortune of good weather, and the thing that's been kicking my butt here, and then it was something that was even commented on. OKC mentioned the thing about the cars on the bridge and Bleak Inlet, and it's like, yeah, I know that I'm missing loot, but so much of it is based on the fact that I'm so freaking cold. And without teas and stuff, it's so hard to, grab all those little those little side places for loot. So it's frustrating because, I could be missing something, that could help a little bit, but it's like, if there's no reward there, if I get there and there's no reward, then it's like, it's frustrating. So it's almost like going for the known quantity. It's like, I know I'm going to find X if I do this and this. Well, it's nice of them to let me have a pry bar here, which we needed. Yeah, nothing.
This'll come in handy.
Yes, it will. Oh, cardboard matches. That's contraband. No goodies in the back seat. No cash, no ATM. And no donuts either. Gosh, gosh. All the pastry things are... Oh.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Oh, I don't care if they need it or not, Astrid. We're going to take it. Okay, where are the canoes at? They have paddles. Where are the canoes? Oh, look at this.
Stuff will come in handy.
Oh yeah, that's food. More food. I'm so excited. We may be able to hibernate for a day or two, gray mothers, and get some more health back because we have ketchup, chips, and beef jerky. Milk, $6. Next shipment, 3 to 4 weeks. Good Lord. By the time it gets there, it's going to be expired. Probably use a lot of powdered milk. 2 cans of spray paint. That's it, Astrid. You and I, we're going to tag the town. Take the water. One less thing to cook. Okay. What other goodies can we find?
I think I can use this.
Oh yeah, I'm liking this. This is the most food we've found in a long time. I'm thinking we get to Grey Mothers and maybe search some of these houses along the way. And we'll only search like that one side of the street like I was talking about. I don't know if it's north, south, east, west, but it would be on my right-hand side as we're walking from here to Grey Mothers. On the same side of the street Grey Mothers is on. So we loot that side of the street. We gather up as much food as we can find. And then we spend some time at Grey Mothers. I mean, look at this. We've got peaches and 2 things of jerky. I mean, we've got a couple of days worth of food just at this. There's a few cattails up at that little house, but I don't know if I want to keep grabbing all the cattails out of here. But there's another granola bar we almost missed. But we grab up the food as much as we can, and that will buy us a little bit of time to heal up for a day, day and a half. We've been outside for a while. So cabin fever shouldn't be too big an issue. And I think we use that time to repair clothing. Like the socks look like they need some repair, do the underwear. If we could gain, you know, another percentage point of warmth, it might be worth it. All right. So, speaking of hunger, you haven't had sardines since Bleak Inlet. Let's have some. We're still relatively warm. I think this is good. We're going to pay for this big time. But if it's a blizzard tomorrow, it's perfect timing because we want to stay inside. We want to stay inside and have a me day. So I don't want to pilfer every house. So I'm going to leave the ones on the left alone. I think what we'll do is we'll hit this one back here. And if there's a couple other ones along the way here, we'll pilfer these side. And try to leave something for later because we've got to come back through here. And we're going to need some food if we don't have any. Ooh.
I think I can use this.
92%. How do we find 92% boots? They're not as good as what we got on, but I'm going to take those back and leave my grandmother's at least. We have backup boots. More crackers. Good, good, good. I'm loving that we're finding all this food. Tomato soup. We're a little tired. Maybe we take a quick nap here. Sorry, I'm not doing your bucket full of dishes.
I'll take it.
Okay. Not sure why you would keep... Oh, look at you, my beauty. I don't think we need any more. Take the water. We're gonna make tea.
If I can drop any of this here.
Yeah, here in a minute. You've been fortunate. 68%. I'm impressed. How do you find 92% shoes, too? It's like day 80 or whatever. We'll take a look here in a... Yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to take a little tiny nap here. Because even if it gets ugly, we can make it to grandmother's without freezing to death. Alright, so let's drink some water that we just robbed from the toilet. And yeah, eat that. Let's sleep for an hour. Hopefully the weather won't change too badly. I mean, it is in Pleasant Valley, so... Alright. Don't forget the meat at the door. We got that. Did we check this? No, we did not. We're not going to worry about that. We got the water out of that. We cleaned out all the cabinets. All right. This way. Such a small house to get lost in. Yep, weather's starting to change. That's okay. Couldn't get good weather forever. Nothing. Is this... You know what? See how we're coming back through. And we won't know what we have and haven't looked at. Ooh. Soda. You know what? Just drink that right now. You're a little thirsty. Use a few calories. Look, it made you sure-footed. They don't call it Summit Soda for nothing. Okay. Sorry we came over for a soda and ran, but you know how it is. Did we check this car? No. No exciting stuff in the back seats. You find one hacksaw, you get all excited. Okay, so that's not going to let me open it, so that's my alternative. If you can't open the hood, you leave open the gas door. All right. Oh. Wait, you didn't follow protocol. Really? You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. You can't step over. Nothing. You get nothing. All right. All right, let's see if my package is here. Been waiting on my Spider-Man Dakota ring. No, we don't need those shoes. Wow. This was a letdown. Alright, let's get to Grey Mothers. Oh, wait, there's this one last little house. We got a couple of cars, not too worried about that. Like I said, I want to loot just enough. You know what? Hopefully it's not too bad for you guys to see. Toaster. Cooking oil. See, we could have missed a cooking oil. Light the lantern, silly. Well, we're here for the food, Astrid. We're here for the food. So far, no luck on the food, though. We've been extremely lucky up to this point. But you know what? I'm not going to complain. You know what? I'm leaving that water behind. We're already heavy. That's the door. This is the creepy one with the bassinet, yeah. Alright. Let's get to Grey Mothers. You know what? I don't know that we're going to get... Tell you what. I don't know that we're going to get there before we're tired. So... I'm not opposed to doing this. We can sleep for an hour. We don't have any wolves to deal with in the middle of town, like we do in Stalker. There we go. I feel so much better now. I'm like trying to press myself to get out the door so we can make it over there and like just take a nap. It'll be fine. We're right here. Even a blizzard shouldn't stop us. Not waste any more fuel than we have to. Do we have time to poke our head over here? Oh, that's the book that's going to change everything. The handbook for handguns. See, we would have probably gotten tired because we're already in the red. Oh, hello, candy bar. Ooh, there's a skillet and a pot. Boy, we're going to be doing some cooking. This will be nice. Oh, there's flour. I have some oil that we just picked up. Fantastic. There's a potato on the... All right. Ruined vegetables means ruined stew. Okay. All right, we're going to loot the rest of this in the morning. I should. Here, let's briefly do this. Leave that outside. Because, not that it really matters. I mean, we can still cook it ruined, but... Another pot. Man, we're going to be making us some porridge in the morning. Oh, look at this.
This stuff will come in handy.
Oh, lamp fuel. Great. We actually need that. Burning up the midnight oil with this lamp fuel. All right. Sewing kit. Jeans we probably don't need. We're just about ready to collapse from exhaustion.
Do we need trees? I'm gonna eat a tree.
Okay. Maybe later. How about you learn how to climb a tree and get up on top of this? Oh, you're horrible, Astrid. You're horrible. There you go. What's back here? A cured maple sapling. All right. I don't know what it's going to do for us, but we got it. All right. Let's check the trunk. Curiosity. Nothing exciting. Ooh.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Which mag lens is better? The one I already had. All right, we'll douse this. I'm going to keep the crackers. I think that'll be good traveling food. Here, eat the 10%. Peaches. We're at cooking level 5. Nothing's going to bother us. We don't need to worry about cooking anything. Although, we should save one of those, make those peaches maybe. The pancakes if you find that recipe. Didn't think about that. Eat these. And didn't... Oh, we've got ruined food. Let's eat the ruined food. Let's eat this. Let's eat these. And why not? Let's get a full belly. So buy us time in the morning. Drink. All right, 7 hours. Big warm sleep. Ooh, Aurora. "80 days, 22 hours.
Surrounded by snow. Nothing to drink.
All right. 40 minutes. Maybe we ought to drink something first. I was going to take advantage of the Aurora and do like a repair here real quick. Ooh, well, let's try this one. And then we'll sleep again. We planned to stay in, you know. All right. Get a drink. And let's try for 5 more hours. Not bad. Woke up, got a little thing done, take a nap. Gonna be a great day. All right. And I think this is where we're gonna stop. And I can't complain. We managed to go get our hatchet that we needed. And we managed to get up here where we need to be. %. So gaining a little bit of health. Maybe we can get another few percentage points here. And day 81. 81 days of life. So anyway, thank you so much for putting up with hypothermia with me last week so that we could kind of turn things around. I think using the stim was actually a good deal. I think that worked out well. It's got us close to 50%. It would have taken a really, really long time to get to where we are right this second on the own. So I'm liking where we're at now. I think what we need to do is we need to stay the day, do some more repairs, make some food. We got lots of calories to keep here a day. At the very least, maybe stay 2 days. Let's see if we can't get 45 up into the low 50s before we head to HRV. And then we'll go from there. But excited about HRV. I think the stalker run going there is going to help a whole bunch with getting around more efficiently. Stalker Astrid did a great job of doing some discoveries and helping me understand that map just a little bit better. I'm not saying I'm going to conquer it without failure, but I feel better about it than what I did before we got there weeks ago. So Stalker Astrid is going to be on her own to do whatever she wants. She doesn't need to help out her multi-dimensional friend in the DeadWorld portion of things. So we took advantage of that, but I think for the best. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate everyone who has taken the time to get to this point, and we will catch you on the next one.